Aeroplane Shooting Towards the Sky was an author of stallion novels, a somewhat well-known author of stallion novels, an author of stallion novels who, even on a site like Zhongdian literature, where great gods ran all over the place and lesser gods sprouted up like grass on prime soil, was mentioned with some frequency. That extreme speed and perseverance as he updated 10,000 words a day, every day, for 3 years straight. Those periodic burst releases of 8 whole chapters, a daring so bold it could engulf the whole country. To the authors following the same road up from the streets where they had openly prostrated themselves, he was a legend. But he was a legend only to be glimpsed, not obtained, a myth one could search for endlessly, but only meet by chance. Those harem plot lines whose integrity had been fed to the dogs, as well as those storylines whose intellectual depth had also been fed to the dogs, they were the defining characteristics of his style, and they were enthusiastically discussed by his thousands of readers. The most common assessment of his work was, quote, a popcorn novel. It's indisputably a popcorn novel, but what a satisfying read. That's right, Aeroplane Shooting Towards the Sky's newest masterpiece, Proud Immortal Demon Way, was a perfect example of a novel with many haters but even more fans. It was a sort of work everyone called, quote, a popular novel with a terrible reputation. Those who liked it loved it, while those who hated it could have stomped it into dog shit and spit on it multiple times without satisfying their hatred. This sort of controversial work was, inevitably, a prime breeding ground for fan-on-hater fights. For example, at this very moment, while Aeroplane Shooting Towards the Sky was mindlessly hammering out the day's new update, he opened a certain famous web novel forum where he intended to spout some nonsense to gain site XP. He briefly scanned the page, and the first glance made him shudder. His gaze had landed on a trending post that had bobbed fiercely up and down on the home page. It had an extremely aggressive subject line, which included both his pen name and the title of his book. This was not the first time Aeroplane Shooting Toward the Sky had stumbled on the scene of a fight. As always, he didn't hesitate to jump into the fray, and he gleefully clicked the link. Sure enough, it was a familiar recipe with a familiar taste. Original post: 10 years of reading sharpens one's sword. After reading novels online for close to 10 years, I've never read a cultivation novel shittier than Proud Immortal Demon Way. The MC just spends all day eating, sleeping, collecting girls, and you have the fucking gall to tell me that this is a cultivation novel? Fuck the logic, fuck the writing, fuck the author's integrity. I bought these emojis last year. Angry face, angry face, angry face. People who like this novel, come in here and tell me, what part of it did you enjoy? What sort of mindset do you need to read it? How much do you have to hate someone to recommend this novel? I really can't take it, I'm done. Post 2. You infatuated people. What? I've wanted to roast it for a long time. Is there even any meaning to the level system? There's no difference between being at core formation or nascent soul, or even just being an ordinary person. But it's just padding and fluff. Every time I see another paragraph about eating or sleeping, I can't bear to continue. And 1 or 2 big moments of revenge is all right, but if you throw in 1,000 revenge fantasy episodes, they lose all meaning. In short, it's simply not as satisfying as they say. There's a bit of pyramid scheme feeling to the whole thing, too. But the novel's fans are both swift and fierce. I'm guessing they're going to gang up on you soon. Best of luck, OP. I'll give you a saucepan lid to shield you. I'm out. Post 3. Swordsman must say. The writing is shit. All the readers are idiots. Post 4. Your sin cannot be forgiven. Who are you calling an idiot there? What a loser. Post 5. Overtaken by longing, mistaken red for green. Before I opened this post, I knew it would go in this direction. Every time people discuss this novel, they start arguing. I've never seen a single exception. Pulling up a chair just to watch the fun. Post number 6. Your sin cannot be forgiven. I'm sick of arguing every time. What's there to argue about? Just because you like it doesn't mean other people won't like it. It's really very simple. If you like it, then read it. If not, then get lost. Write your own story if you can. You up, you understand? OP started spewing bullshit before they even finished reading. What's the point of spewing bullshit just for the sake of spewing? Post 7. 10 years of reading sharpens one's sword. Everyone gather around. Here's an elementary schooler in the flesh. We've even gotten a you up. Ha! I'm laughing at this wank. Kid, keep reading for a few more years. Is it really wise to waste your time on forums outside of breaks? Watch out. If you can't finish your homework, your teacher's going to tell your parents. Just because you like it doesn't mean other people will like it. See, I'm quoting your own words back at you. Also, I don't need to finish eating a pile of shit before I realize it's a pile of shit, okay? Post 8. Sha Hualing's Little Bell. I don't think it's as shitty as OP claims. I like reading this novel. I like reading Sha Meizi. Post 9. Peerless Cucumber. Brackets. Expert. I understand what OP is feeling. I've been reading this novel lately, and it's so damn long and pumped, full of filler. I've never seen villains with a lower IQ than the ones in this book. There's a prime example of, quote, cannon fodder with an IQ of 40 and a protagonist with an IQ of 60. It's like the author went on a 24-hour revenge orgasm without once going soft. Most of the female protagonists are stupid sexy lamps, and the male lead doesn't even bed Liu Mingyan, the only breath of fresh air. He doesn't bed the rightful empress? Are you fucking kidding me? Bruh, all of my fellow readers have already roasted the setting for the last 300,000 words, so I won't say any more on that. The most interesting things in Proud Immortal Demon Way are actually the monsters of the demon realm. It'd be better if those got more focus. The rest is just taking all 50 girls from a given clan in one go, and not a single distinct personality in the lot. And the writing is incomparably atrocious. Every time a woman appears, it's all, quote, soft bosoms trembling. Trembling my ass! You could have at least tried a different phrase. Even a different word would be fine, you know. Serious question. Who taught Airplane this elementary school level writing? At least the portrayal of the male lead was all right. The transformation from innocent and upstanding to hateful and sinister was detailed and natural. Debts of kindness and grudges were both repaid, and those who should have been killed were mercilessly cut down. Every time I see a useless male lead, I just want to slap him in the face. Being good deserves that good. He's cool enough and darkened enough. I like him. Shen Qingqiu, though, that bastard needs no explanation. Post 10. Changqiu Mountain Stair Cleaning Manager. Does anyone here like Sect Leader Yue? I like the gentle top type the most. Post 11. Warrior's Hammer. Boring. It's not as well written as Immortal XX Battle. The difference is huge. That one's a real cultivation novel. The world building is rigorous and the plotline is grand. The author put a lot of thought into it and was very serious with the writing. Post 12. Your sin cannot be forgiven. Upthread. Shitting on one while praising the other feels good, doesn't it? Ha 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 ha. Post 13. Refusing to be a plot holer. Cucumber Bro up there wrote how many words just to hate on it? Must be true love. Post 14. 10 years of reading sharpens one's sword. To answer 12. Still at it. I'll turn your own words on ya. Aren't there also a ton of Proud Immortal fans who leap at the chance to shit on other novels? Do you want me to flip through the receipts for some screenshots to fling in your face? Post 15. Changqiu Mountain Gate Guard Platoon. To answer number 10, does anyone here like Sect Leader Yue? I like the gentle top type the most. Grabbing the sister up there. You're a sister, right? I like Sect Leader too. I like him a lot. Yay! Is there anything more moe than pampering and indulging, etc., with no bottom line? Ooh. It's a pity that the target was such a disastrous martial brother. The bad end was so complete, I couldn't even sell people on the ship. Post 16. Qingge's blood brother. That bastard Shen Qingqiu needs no explanation. plus 10,086. My God, to think number 15 can feel moe over anything involving that scum. Just thinking about him makes me want to throw up. He killed my fave, unforgivable. I always felt it was such a waste that the Baijian Peak Lord died so early. Great Master Airplane just refused to write him, or else there would be more ships to choose from. Post number 17. Occasionally filling plot holes. There sure is a lot of info in the last few posts. Did this forum get invaded by weirdos? Post number 18. Peerless Cucumber. Expert. Upthread. Keep cool. This forum has a lot of green JJ sisters. Hehe. Post number 19. A stately waiter. Of course it's true love for Cucumber Bro, but the stuff he spews here isn't as vicious as what he puts in the comments. Not malicious enough. Thumbs down. Post number 20. Hoeing wheat is my noontime occupation. The proud immortal fans are here to argue again. I see this novel everywhere. The novel's quality doesn't live up to its popularity. No way Airplane didn't pay for shills. Sit back and wait for the next time the forum data guru makes a post. The analysis will show whether he spam voted. Post number 21. Hoeing wheat is my noontime occupation continued. To answer number 4 is, who are you calling an idiot there? What a loser! What a joke! The school kids who like to read shit books like Proud Immortal have the nerve to call people losers. No one's a bigger loser than you. Post 22. Qingge's blood brother. To start firing into the crowd because of 1 or 2 people. You must be drunk. The way Post 20 is shit-stirring. Is that just the OP's ult? Airplane gets a lot of upvotes because he got no bottom line when begging for clicks. He'd even grovel naked on the ground. And not to pass judgment on anything else, but look at Airplane's update rate. He posts 10k every day and 25k bursts on the weekend. How many people can do that? Put the question of quality aside for now. Post number 23. Looking for friends at the North Pole every day. Psst, I wrote some Binge and Scum. Shen/. Don't know if anyone wants to see. Signing up for a rare pair is like going to the North Pole. So painful. Looking for ships in a Zhong Dia novel is also seeking death. Post number 24. Changqiu Mountain stair cleaning manager. / writing sister, don't go. Does it have smutty content? Please. Post number 25. Occasionally filling holes. Airplane really doesn't know how to write romance plot lines. It'd be better if he just didn't. I feel like Luo Binghe doesn't have feelings for a single one of his wives. He just wants to use them. And I can't see how any of these women have really fallen in love with him. Post 26. Warrior's Hammer. Look, as long as he collects all the girls, it's fine. Who cares if there's no romance or not? Post 27. Peerless Cucumber. Expert. Filling holes, bro. What joking? You want Airplane not to write to the harem. 4/5 of the book would be gone. Post 28. Overtaken by longing, mistaking red for green. But I feel like I can see which Peak Lord has really fallen in love with which other Peak Lord. Delusional. But speaking seriously, the same-sex interactions he wrote between brothers and comrades were all much more detailed and natural than Binge's scenes with his wives. That deep emotion was practically visible to the naked eye. Airplane really is a natural fudanshi. P.S. to the sister at post 24. Guess you'll eat anything when you're starving, huh? Post 29. Hoeing wheat is my noontime occupation. This post has been hidden due to a personal attack. Currently waiting for the poster to edit. With his legs propped up, Great Master Airplane shooting towards the sky stirred his instant noodles as he nonchalantly rolled the scroll wheel on his mouse, skimming over the forum posts. His eyes automatically highlighted that familiar ID, peerless cucumber. Vicious sniping that flows like a running stream, a cucumber forged of iron. Even though this famous Lord Cucumber spewed criticism constantly and without end in Great Master Aeroplane's comment sections, his subscription payments and demands for updates never waned. Because of this, Great Master Aeroplane had come to suspect that this person was a masochist. Very good. You have successfully attracted my attention. Like some sort of domineering billionaire CEO, Great Master Aeroplane began to coolly review Cucumber Bro's howling in the comment section. In the end, he concluded, this guy was just like a woman married to a disappointing husband. She itched to jump on his back to grab and shake him by the neck, filled with love and hate as she simultaneously kissed and spat on him. Peerless Cucumber was locked in precisely this type of conundrum, and able to extricate himself from following this novel while he cursed. Why can't I control this damn hand that just keeps clicking on the read button? Your mouth says no, but your body says yes. As Great Master Aeroplane delivered his final verdict, he smacked his computer table, howling with laughter. This one smack was disastrous. His instant noodles toppled over, splashing all over his beloved, hardworking and invaluable keyboard, drenching it in thousands of kilometers worth of spicy broth. Airplane turned pale with fright, quickly leaping to rescue it. But he jumped too high, and his foot caught on the power strip. With a crackle, his laptop screen went dark. After this chain reaction wherein extreme joy turned to profound sorrow, Airplane's face went deathly white. What the fuck? He had just been scrolling through the forums while downloading movies and typing away. His file had still been open. Fuck! He couldn't have lost today's update just like that. He'd gotten to 8,000 words. Ugh! He subconsciously threw himself down next to the power strip, picking up the plug to shove it back into the socket, only to experience firsthand what could have been called, quote, full body electrocution, like lightning from the ninth heaven.